Alright then, I'm now live. Okay, dokie. So, hold on, this is gonna be a very... this is gonna be so painful to sort out. Alright, so just double checking. There's already 100 passengers at Elizabeth. I really need to find a way to optimize these trains a little bit more, but I guess I can't really do that until I get more... alright then. Well, hello and good evening everybody, and welcome to tonight's Nimby Rail stream where, well, I've done a bit behind your backs, but quite frankly, I have only my blame to suffer because, oh my goodness, there are so many people in New York wanting to go on the train. Who would have thought that? I've been forced to reduce the global demand from, what was it? I think I had it like 30% or something like that, or 40 I think, and then I reduced it to 15 because it was just way too much. And even the trains that I was having where the capacity, as you can see, were Belgian trains where I had a capacity of more than 1,000. This one has 1,200 capacity. That was not enough. And hello there, Crazy Shark and Journator. Yeah, so it's been progressing really well. So we now have New York. I did a slight rearrangement on the platforms on the stream. So now the bay platforms for the New Jersey trains are on the platforms 1 to 6 here. Although they can use platforms... they can use any of them up from 1 to 15, theoretically. But, excuse me, the New Jersey trains will terminate on platforms 1 to 6. That way they don't have to cross over... directly conflict with the Long Island rail trains that will terminate on these platforms. Yep, we've made it to New York, but that's the problem. That doesn't mean we've gone the whole main line. We've only built Philadelphia to New York, which is plentiful if you're doing Train Simulator. Ha ha ha. But we got, you know, Washington is south here. Ugh. And then you have this section here where it turns into like look at this. This is a main line and it's this is supposed to be a high-speed line. Look at this. This needs oh goodness. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh. Surprisingly, Crazy Shark, the issue... Oh, let me put my music on now since people's starting to come in now. Oh, hiccup, sorry. The issue, funnily enough, I didn't actually have any issues regarding money building New York. My issues came along with the money for the New Jersey trains. Because I built the section to... oh no, darn it. I need to... Let me just try and clear these hiccups. Deep breath. So, I wasn't running out of money building New York. It was more building... buying my New Jersey trains. So I've had to compromise a little bit. I have got the meme formation, I think. No, I don't think that's it. It's, the meme Belgian formation. It's here. This one here. So we got the M7 power cars with the M4 what coach with the M4 hiccup coaches in sandwich in between. So we got that. Surprisingly good capacity. 864 is not that bad. And I've also had to buy trains to run in the rush hour as well. But I did let the game run for about... Oh, there was also another issue I just remembered, yeah. So I've been forced to add another service, the Northeast Regional, albeit a slightly nerfed version. A slightly nerfed version on the basis that I've been forced to add this service because if I didn't have this train, then all of the New Jersey trains would be full to the brim at Trenton. So let's just see what happens. Hang on, I'll just get to... Yeah, so 840. Yeah, look at how many people are on this train and wanting to go to New York. Look at that. it's hard to probably see, like nearly 1,400 people on this one train. So, yeah, you can win. You can claim the victory on that. Go on. So what will you be using for sellers? Easy peasy, ice trains. Because who needs tilting when you can go supersonic style? I mean, most of the sections here are at 250 kph. Oh wait, not this bit here. I think after where is it? Is it Bristol? No, 200. Okay, it's 230 up until Trenton. Then it's 250 kph on this long, super long stretch up until Muchen. Exactly, we're going to use a bunch of ice trains, depending on the services, but I don't think we're ready to add any ice trains just yet. Instead, we need to build a Hoboken today, so that way we can add more New Jersey Transit services. Ice-T is too slow. No, I won't. It won't be the mainstay on the services. I might use the Ice-T on other like lower tier Amtrak train services, but not on like the main one. Like, so the main Acela service, I'm thinking I'm just gonna use the Ice 1. Ice 1 or Ice 4, because both are fast and both are good capacity. If we just take a look, so in my preferred formation, which is hang on, yeah, 12 cars. Yeah, 700 passengers. And the Ice... Oh, did I say Ice 4? I should have said Ice 3, sorry. Ice 4. 970. So yeah, they've both got good capacities, and even... Yeah, they all the ice trains have got really good capacity. This last stream as I was in Colchester for a friend's birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday for them. And a lot of us got stuck in Manytree. Oh no! Yeah, GML broke again. Oh, and hello, Karas. Hope you were able to meet the deadlines, Johannator. What's the maximum? Yeah, the Ice-T capacity is only good if you make it at its absolute maximum length. Otherwise, it's a bit... Like, the standard, like, 7-car one is crap. Thanks. Because look what happened. Because look, the restaurant only has, like, 6 seats. Garbage. I have been on an Ice-T IRL. In fact, I mean, which ones... Because I'm going to Germany in a few weeks' time, so I'm planning on riding some ice trains. So the only ones I've yet to go on yet so far are the Ice 2 and the Ice 4. Oh! Well, that's fantastic, because I've been on the Ice 1, and I've been on an Ice 3, and the Volaro D. Oh, and technically the Ice 3 Neo. So that's 3. Okay. So yeah, Ice 2, Ice Volaro Neo, and Ice 4. I did, via some skullduggery, but I did. Yep, you know, a victory is a victory nonetheless. Anyway, we're going to start building Hoboken today. And I've already decided, one line I'm going to build is the line that goes this way. There are some stations here, and I've already decided the train types. So I'll keep that secret until we actually build add the service. But for now, we can run the game a little bit slower. Just a little bit. Because we've got money. So let's start building Hoboken. Right, where's my station template? I can cheat with. There we are. Copy. There was a points failure lasting 90 minutes, an obstruction of the tracks, then a signal failure. Oh no, everything. The world had it out for you that day. Ugh. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every night I break my arms. Every night we... Right, so Hoboken's platforms are 200 meters long, which, whilst would that be long enough for the train types I wanted to use? Because this is mainly going to focus with diesel locomotive, like diesel services. So the Bay Head service is going to be diesel. Would that be long enough? That's a good question. I might want to make it a little bit longer, but I don't know by how much. Let's take a look at the iced tea as a quick reference. Oh. Oh yeah, well the iced tea, if I have a pair of iced teas, TVs, not that I want to, they'll fit. Where's the icy freeze? 12 car one won't fit. Alright. Did buses for the meantime, got on Colchester's Route 11, which is a commuter circular, which we were the only passengers for the half of the route we did. I didn't even know Colchester had a circular route. Have they changed all their bus routes in Colchester again? I know, absolutely. I haven't been on their buses since... Well, when was it? Well, when I was last there... And actually, what bus did they have when they were... Actually, I'm going to double check, because I think I was there 2 years ago, last time I was there. I'm gonna just double check my folder, because it was either an ALX4... I don't know, I don't think they actually had ALX400s, did they? No, I don't think so. Oh, that explains it. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to double check, because I remember riding on a double-decker, and it might have been a Plaxton. No, I don't think it was. No. Was it an LX400? Did they have them then? That didn't feel right. That's weird. What bus was it then? Is it under B17? No. Here's the thing, I want to agree with you, Crazy Shark, and I'm not even going to claim that you're lying, but I don't have any, I can't find the picture. Because I got the photos of the Plaxton, of the ALX 400s they had when I went there in 2017, and I remember riding on a double-decker bus from Wivenhoe. And it was with First Group, and again, logically, it must have been either an ALX 400 or a Plaxton. Or a President. I don't know, what else could it have been? And it was a double-decker, I remember! Because, oh my goodness, I'm going mad. Where is this photo? I'm gonna have to go on my Google archives so quickly. Oh, and hello, Quaker 101. Don't worry about don't feel bad about missing streams. It happens to all of us, so don't worry. Okay, so Wivenhoe. Oh, of course. How can I forget? Of course, it was that bus. Gemini 1. And it was in the old Barbie livery as well. What year was this? April 2023. There we go. That's what it was. Alright. Anyway, Hoboken. So, 235. 270. What if I was really going to be one of those people and used a Regio Swinger? 206? Oh, how was the Tram Museum? Which one did you go to, Box? And hello, Box. What other diesel trains, or preferably electro diesels? Don't have any. Think. Hmm. Just out of curiosity, if I just get a bunch of these, if I just make a random formation, 7, 8. So 9 coaches is okay. I get it. Okay. Hello there, Bogdan. Welcome to the stream. We're just building Hoboken. So I'm gonna make it a little. The platform's a little bit longer. Yeah, that's what. Oh, Critch. Oh, very nice. Well, I do hope you had a lovely time there. Yeah, I'm gonna make the platforms a little bit longer though here. 250 should be plenty. At least I hope it is long enough. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about waiting? There's one more train I want to test the lengths of. Where are you, my Bell Diesel? I don't want to use this, but this will be a last resort if I have to. It's the where are you? 41. Right. So yeah, I don't know, capacity's crap on these things. 150, 450. Oh well. Yeah, I managed to increase the quality, so there you go. I'm proud about that. Maybe the length of just 210 meters, something like that, would be sufficient. Because I still haven't decided what trains to use on the on like these lines. I still haven't decided yet. So if we maybe just keep it under 200 meters, or at least hovering around that, then we can work at it from there. All I do know is that the speed limit in Hoboken is going to be a very safe 30 kph. Oh, well, just as I'm laying out the platforms at Hoboken, how's everybody's day been today? Nice. It's much hotter than it was a few days ago. So it was quite warm today. It was also quite warm last night, which was very annoying. I hate it when it's warm at night, since I just struggle getting good sleep at night when it's, you know, very warm. Yeah, I don't know why though. It's well, it used to handle it just fine. Maybe it's just giving up, probably. Yeah, well, at least it's a rather not as extreme heat wave as the rest, as they usually are. So I'll at least be grateful for that, at least. Still don't like the heat. So, how many platforms you got? Quite a few. Also, I feel like people are gonna when I'm making decisions on what trains to add on my other New Jersey diesel services. Hang on, is it New Jersey Transit or is it somebody else? I feel like it's somebody else who runs. I'm checking before I go. Hoboken Terminal. Oh no, it is all New Jersey Transit. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I still don't know who to use on these, on what to use on these services. Because I know for one branch, which I think is called the Raritan Valley Line, I've already decided that train, what it's going to be. And I'll keep it a surprise until I actually start building. But for my other services, I want them to be different modes, like different multiple units, or potentially local hauled. But I just don't know what. I'm really stuck. I don't like being stuck. Stuck is bad. You can always believe in British Rail, even when they mysteriously disappear, Quaker. And oh yeah, I'll number the platforms at the end, so don't worry about that. I know all of them are platform 1 and 2, but we'll save that for last, shall we? Huh. I thought that did. Okay. Oh. Well, let's not get too cheery regarding that, because whilst it's nice to see, you know, British Rail in a way back, it doesn't mean everything's going to be fixed. I want results before I start cheering. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and just wait. I had a massive journey plan. First connection missed because the East Coast Main Line gave up. Still made the bus and got my first sprinter ever on the Marston Vale line. Oh, you... I remember when I went back on the Marston Vale line with a friend after the sprinters returned, in massive air quotes, and our return journey was stuffed because I forgot the reason why, but basically there were no trains. We ended up just being on the last train of the day because of an issue, and we had to get the replacement coach back. Granted, it was a nice coach, but it was a coach nonetheless. When I originally wanted to get more footage of the 150s on that line, so bleh. Thank you, thanks Obama. Oh, and Joanator, I just want to say, I'm very glad you weren't, well, maybe glad is a strong word, but consider yourself lucky you weren't on the last stream a few days ago. Oh, man. That was unfortunate, but funny, but also unfortunate. It'll cause problems, but it'll fix problems, but cause problems. Yep, I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, it's no, it's good to have faith. Just, you know, don't think it's everything will be now solved, because no. Yes, the billboards. And I just did that as a joke. I've said it to a couple of my friends, and I might have said it on the stream as well, but I support High Speed 2 if it didn't go anywhere. If it went anywhere else. More specifically, if it went to Cardiff and it connected to the what's it called? High Speed 1, but it doesn't do either of those, so epic fail. I'm more annoyed of it just not saving that much time rather than the... No, I'm more annoyed of it not connecting to high speed 1 rather than the time save. The time save is just whatever at this point. Yeah, and also what Crazy Shark said. You can't really cancel something that's already this far in motion. It'll just cost too much to just give it up. What are you yawning in that? Oh, still did it wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame that there are no other places in the UK where you could have trains going to. Nice to see that you have some hope regarding that, Crazy Shark. I can always cheer that on. Oop, got it. Whoops, a daisy. Actually, I should better save just in case I make the same mistake as I did a few streams back. Well, again, Quicker, it's not like you can just cancel everything now because it's already this far in motion. You might as well just continue. Yeah, I mean, best to continue and build it as best as possibly can. Hello there, 12E, or, you know, PS5 dude. Welcome to the stream. Ugh. Why do you still use Windows XP? Windows XP is flawless. I don't see the problem with it. Yeah, that's exactly. Crazy Shark makes a good point. You can't exactly... I mean, the only other way of increasing capacity, I mean, just to just to try and defend, would be improving the Chorlton main line. That would be my first go-to idea. Yeah, why not? We'll do the same thing. You know, just in case, why not? We'll nom into the platform capacity just for lols. Wait, hang on a second. I don't understand that bit though, Crazy Shark. I can accept if upgrading small bit to the West Coast Main Line will cost as much as High Speed 2 somehow. I'll just accept that. But I fail to see how it would yield less of a result if you could increase the overall trains per hour through, let's say, the Coventry to Birmingham section. Like, you have fewer delays. You could potentially run more. You can run more passenger trains, more peak hour trains, potentially even longer trains. That would be just like, surely the yield must be through the chart on that aspect. Now I mean, I understand. I mean, I agree with the rest of the stuff, but I don't know about that. We can't stop building High Speed 2 now. It must continue, mate. Again, I don't like it either, but it... But, you know... Like I said, I still think my suggestion of a high-speed line going directly to Cardiff would be so much more viable. Alright, oh, one more platform left. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't need this to be, There we go, good. If High Speed 2 is to be extended, it should go full force. Well, again, it needs to be connected to High Speed 1, otherwise its viability is just basically UK. It's like High Speed 2 is basically, okay, here's a new international airport, but you can only fly domestic flights from it. It might be as big as Heathrow in this example, you know, it's the airport that's got the longest runways, it's got biggest, like, the terminals have got the biggest space, but you can only use domestic flights to one location. It's a waste at that point. But you can't, but any attempt to say, you know, let's try again is responded by, well, no, mate, we're in too deep. Okay, so we've got all the platforms here, so what's the numbering? Or should I even bother and just do my own numbering? Don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty sure the Euston approach is at capacity, and north of Willesden with more demand. Okay, so okay, in that aspect, okay. I was more speaking in like the other bits, like the because I can agree with Euston. Euston's a bit, you know, can't he not do anything, mate? And Euston's already horrible. So yeah, I can agree on that section there. I'm more talking like the section from Coventry to Wolverhampton / Stafford that way. Because if you had it quadruple tracked, if it was quadruple tracked, just like they spent just some money making it quadruple tracked between Coventry and Alderley Park. If they just did that bit there, it would be some like delays would be just already seriously improved just alone. Yeah, you could possibly do that as well. Yeah, it would probably cost a few billion. I'm not thick enough to deny that, but a few billion would be would still be less than 100 million. Why is this not doing properly? Yeah, okay, there we go. A few billion would still be significantly less than a few hundred million. There we go. Alright, let's number all the platforms then. Let me just go. Hoboken platform layout. I just want to see the platform numbers, but it's really hard to find this info for some reason. Maybe if I go track numbers. Not helpful either. Ugh. Displacement of people, rebuilding the approach. Yeah, again, that makes perfect sense, you know. Like, again, I'm not denying that either, but Old Oak Common would be needed if they actually connected it to High Speed 1. Because you'd have a station that is a through station that the high-speed trains from Europe could stop at if they wanted to continue to Birmingham. If you want an example, take a look at Paris. If you're running a train from let's say you're running a train from London to the south of France, you could make your train stop at Paris Gare du Nord and reverse like some sort of cheeky service or like a scrub, or maybe you could just use Massey or what's the other station? Marne Valley Chessy, Euro Disney, that one. Counterpoint Stratford International. That's because Eurostar are just allergic to using it. I would agree with you, but again, if you brought another operator who actually understood that passengers might want to use that station, it would get usage. But Eurostar like station. And the platforms are currently rotting. And hello there, Tom. And hello, Neverbat as well. Welcome to the stream. And Aaron. Oh, 3 in a row. Fantastic. And the platforms A to Z. Is that something that really happens in Germany? Well, their platforms are just named AI, I guess. Munich is... maybe they do it in Munich. I forgot. Because they didn't... Most of the platforms were just numbered. St. Pancras is literally 2 minutes away. Oh, I want to think of a state... You know, give me a second. I want to do some quick measurements. Bear with me. I'm opening up Google Maps just so I can find this out, because something... This is going to bug me for the rest of the stream otherwise. So, give me a second. So I'm going to do it just as the crow flies, okay? So, Stratford International, measure distance, just as the crow flies. So not by mileage, just as the crow flies. So it's going to be a little bit off, but it's essentially 5 minutes away, okay? No, 5 miles away. Okay. So 5 miles between St. Pancras and Stratford. Okay? Now, if we go to Amsterdam and Rotterdam, I mean, no, if I just quickly check at Schiphol, I think Schiphol is further. Where are you, my Schiphol? There you are. 7 miles away. So Amsterdam and Schiphol Airport are 7 miles away. And where's that other station I was thinking of? It was in Germany. Oh, is it there? Berlin? Oh, there we are. Berlin. Wait. Huh? Well, I'm confused. Is that where Brandenburg is? Oh, Brandenburg Airport was a bit further than I thought. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, the point I was basically trying to say is that, even going, sort of replying to what I was saying earlier regarding, you know, upgrading lines is always isn't always the best idea. Whilst I can agree with that, I still think there is a benefit of upgrading the Coventry to Birmingham section. Unless you think all those cross-country trains getting stuck behind the stopper 350s are a bad idea. Alright, let me number these platforms properly. I'll do it, hang on, so... Alright, I'll do it similar to this. No, actually you're right, I'll give it A. I'll give it platform lettering, so A. Nah, I don't feel comfortable with that, at least for this station, so 1. If they wanted to stop in England before St Pancras, then maybe they should return service to the other high-speed ones. Station. Well, I agree, but I'm just trying to think about it of trying to utilize something that's there. Hello there, Ravy B. Welcome to the stream. I'm just doing Hoboken Station now, as well as its yard approach thingy. And once we do that, we'll be able to have a new service. So for that, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I saw your message earlier, Bogdan. You don't have to copy and paste it just because I didn't read it. Okay, I do have my eyes are pretty decent. All right, I found a potentially deadly time sink. Oh, do share, Tom. I'm curious. All right, build a tunnel from Hoboken to the LII or Atlantic Terminal branch. Well, I am going to be adding the path services, because if I don't, then this station is going to have a few 100,000 passengers. And considering considering this it serves the World Trade Center here, I was thinking, hang on, where is the Atlantic? Oh, it's over there. Oh. Never mind. I'll work something out. Actually, maybe I could actually. No, I'll think about it. That can be a good idea. Found a DS emulator and a ROM of Pokemon Paladin, reliving the glory days. Oh, fantastic. I have a ROM emulator myself, but this stupid streaming software doesn't work with it. I will, for the purposes of entertainment, because I've already just built Hoboken, so it's not like I haven't done anything. Let me show you what I mean. So if I just, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close Nimby Rails, and I'm going to open up my emulator. So I've already just saved, so it's not like I've lost any progress. Do you play? No, I don't play Roblox. The last time I played Roblox was back in 2011 on my old Dell notebook thingy, and it was like the game was like completely different then. And I think I was just messing about on like like a random game. It had a black hole in it, and it was just I kept laughing at the death animation since it was so funny. Okay, so if I just do, or if I do this. And I'll just turn the music off just briefly. Right, so if I... No. I intentionally turned the game off, so don't worry. You're not supposed to see anything, so don't worry, Ravy B. Everything's fine. I'm just trying to see if I can get this to show what I wanted to show. So game capture. So if I do this, this is my first test. So I'm just gonna boot up a random game. So I don't even have a controller plugged in. So let's do this. Sonic Rush. Does it show up on stream? No! So I have an emulator, and Sonic Rush is on screen, is on my emulator, working fine, but not showing up. Which is a real darn shame, because I love I love Sonic Rush. Well, I loved Sonic Rush, but I loved playing the game when I was younger. It was such fun. But as you can probably tell by the black screen, it's not showing up. You can hear it though, so that's good enough. No, I don't want to. Hang on. Give me a second. Right, let me see if I can. I think there is actually a way to do it. So if I just change full screen application, what about that? No, that doesn't work. I think you have to do window. Oh wait, okay, hang on a second. If I just do this and then window capture, and I press that, and I select the window, not the stream. Yes! Aha! Aha! Ta-da! Yes! Look what we got! Hell yeah, everybody! We got Sonic Rush going on! Yay! I got it showing up on my stream! Yay! Well, I do need to crop it though, so bear with me. How do I do that? Alt. I think it was Alt. Yeah. If I just... There we go. One annoying thing with the DS is that, you know, with the... as you can tell by the dual screen things there, that's going to look really awkward. That doesn't feel right for Sonic Rush. Because it goes between both ends. Oh, it's Desumi. Desumi. I can't pronounce it properly. D-S-U-M-E. 0.911. There you go. Go nuts. You know, we could have a bit of fun with Sonic Rush. Or maybe another game. I don't see why not. I will have to unplug one of my because I've got all my USBs used. Why not? I don't see why not. Let me just get my controller. Stop it. Let's have a bit of fun today. Not to say Nimby Rails isn't fun, but you know, just might as well say screw it. Let's have a bit of a detour again. So let me unplug my external hard drive. Plug me controller in. Alright, so. And hang on. And my controller's not being reacted to because I need to, because of this. I know why. Bear with. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just load it up again. Bollocks. I haven't heard of Melon DS myself. DS Yumi is the only one I've used and heard of. Right, I've got to configure my controller again because I haven't used this in. Alright, so blue means it's already met. Okay, so up. Okay, that's even more annoying. So, do I have to... Hang on, I think I know what the issue is. Do I have to just restart? I think I do. Alright, let me just... Turn it off and on again. There we go! So, how far have I got in the game again? I don't think I got that far.
Please select Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't even know why I picked Sonic. Blaze is so much better in this game. Oh, cock! I only got to the second stage. Why not? We'll do a bit of this.
Do your best, Sonic.
Though, just in case anyone comes in, and say, "Ew, this isn't Nimby Rails." Let me just change this in a bit. There we go. Just changing the thing, just so people don't get upset if they join in and say, "Ew, this isn't Nimby." All right, let's play this again. Sonic Rush's soundtrack is one of the best.
Let's do it.
There we go. Oh, I did trick you. Oh, this screen orientation is gonna get really oh bollocks. Oh, it's gonna get really disorientating. Oh, I'm gonna go into a pit, aren't I? Hang on, no. That's sorry. Oh, ball. Went AFK for a bit. What did I miss? Well, I just found out how to get my DS emulator working with the stream. So yeah, we're just messing about with it. We're playing Sonic Rush. Oh darn it! I didn't go fast enough. I'm in the scrub path. So playing Sonic Unleashed with this orientation is gonna be. Give me. No! Oh, that was close. I think I remember speedrunning, like grinding a speedrun on one of these levels. I think it was Ocean Palace Act 2 I liked speedrunning on. I wonder if I can stack them vertically. It is possible. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. I will have to redo it. So LCD layout. There we go. And I have to orientate the tilt. Because now it's like watching a TikTok video now because of Sonic. Because let me adjust this. There we go. Alright. Or reorganized, reconfigured. Can you calculate the sliding codes? Oh, stop that! I hated doing that at school. Yes, this is a tangent, but it's a fun tangent. Get me on the upper part. Thank you, game. Don't be a bottomless pit. Oh, really stupid. I loathe the Dimps level design. It's so good. Oh, darn it. No! No, that's a bottomless pit! Are you... See what I mean? One mistake and you're in the pit. Hate that kind of stuff. What was the last diversion then? I don't remember. I mean, again, joking, not ignoring the billboard. That was which was an accident, by the way. What was the last diversion? There we go.
Yes.
That was a B rank. Oh, a streetlight picture. Oh, of course.
Let's do it.
But at least I now know that. At least I now know my DS emulator works. So I've got quite a good amount of games I can play as well. That I wouldn't mind playing. That is true. And plus, these diversions are usually quite fun. Sort of. Ugh. Except when that happens. Oh man, this music's so good. I wish if I ever made a video game, I want to have music as good as this in it. I didn't actually play a lot of Mario games when I was younger. I was mainly stuck into the Sonic thing. But I didn't hate Mario, I just never played him. Ooh, that was close. Is that a bottomless pit? Stuff that. Stuff that. I hate Dimp's level design. Alright, let's pick another game. Yeah, I haven't. I should probably play Platinum in the future. I really should. What about ZX Advent? Yeah, I played pretty much all the major Sonic games up until well, I haven't played Black Knight and pretty much everything after.
How's that lock come?
Oh. I haven't played, like, the newest ones. I forgot if I put, Action Replay on this. So this is Mega Man ZX. Which is, actually a game I would... Oh, what's the jump button? Okay, here we go. Which is a game I wanted to actually, take some inspiration of if I was to ever make a video game. So I want to make something similar to this. Let me get to a different area. Yeah, exactly. Diamond and Pearl were garbage, but what's it called? The yeah, as you mentioned, Platinum is the one that's the good one. Because the engine in Diamond and Pearl was just so slow. What's the dash button? There we go, dash. What are the other? Let me just. Because I do like the idea of that this game Mega Man ZX Advent has, where you can change into different forms, and each of them have different abilities. That's really cool. Did you play any of those Gen 5 games? I got a really funny story regarding Gen 5. So, the first time I ever played it was a ROM got... I think a ROM got leaked somewhere. Oh, come on, dash up. There we go. I think a ROM of it got leaked. And I managed to download it onto my computer. On my sort of notebook. And I remember trying to play just... I couldn't even get to the first battle because my laptop then just ran the game so poorly. I think I got 5 frames a second. And this was back in like 2012. Like, barely. No, yeah, 2011, 2012. No, it must have been 2012 actually. Let me go down. Oh, that's the other one. Spot 5. Due to Mart Snack, Platinum is a beloved. Who's Mart Snack? I've never heard of her. There we go. Oh, there's a boss here. Give me a second. How do you beat bosses? You go 0 mode. Oh, sorry, Yowie. I'm just messing about with my DS emulator. Boy. Come on. Let me destroy you. Thank you. I wish I had a Switch. I mean, I wish most of the games that were on the Switch were just released on PC. It would be so... If Smash Ultimate was on the PC, it would be... It would be 900... Let me dash upwards, you stupid game. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Alright, so what's your story? Let me jump up! Jump! 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 I will not be defeated! I must get up! How? Who's got the higher jump? I forgot. Oh, this one, I think I can fly. I'd have to be able to fly. I bet a hunter. Oh, I did catch you. Oh, you want to catch that? It's not a misleading. Look, it's a misleading subtitles. Let me just read this. So, I had a copy of Black, played it far enough to get to the battle train station, decided to train it into another kid because he had a really high level slave. My kid. You essentially got scammed indirectly. Oh, you got a moth queen. There you go. You got 100 energy crystals. Alright, thank you. Where's Sonic? Oh, alright, well, stuff this. Okay, let's get back to Nimby Rails then. The diversion over. Alright, let's open up Nimby again. I think Gen 5 overall had like the best sort of atmosphere, and they tried doing things differently, but then with Gen 6, which is where I returned back to Pokemon, they basically became what it is today, and they made the game stupidly safe, taking sod all risks. Though they did take risks with... Well, no, I wouldn't even say that. They just tried to do a different story with the latest games. The only problem is that both the last two games were basically made on... Well, they might as well have made the games on like the earliest version of Unity known to man with how garbage they run. Alright, there we go. Back to Nimby Rails. Now let's see. If someone call Yowie and say tell him I'm back on Nimby Rails now. Right, let's bring up back the songs again and reload the save. There we go. I'm a purist, so I immediately reject any 3D Pokemon getting out of hand. No, it's not Train Sim World VR. Why would you want to play VR in Train Sim World? Why would you want to do that? That's really stupid. You're just gonna constantly crash or anything. Or we'll get motion sick all the time. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to go any further than Gen 5. I'm not gonna hold any grudges against you for that. Oh. So we can try having 4 tracks, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to hear about my disaster of the day? Go right ahead, Yowie. Go ahead. We're all listening. As we start, I'm gonna spill Hoboken. Anyone who hasn't watched beating every possible game of Pokemon Platinum at the same time should. I've watched I think I remember seeing the one with, was it? I think there was a similar one with Fire Red, or was it beating Fire Red Blind and Deaf? Which here's the thing: I watched that video once, but I've never watched it again because I've said to myself, "Yeah, I get it." All right, so let's go with 110. How disappointingly simple. You're supposed to start a war with me. Why would I want to defend those games? They're made so poorly anyway. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think all the Sprite games are perfect. Like, all the gens have their own fair share of problems, but... why would I start a fight in that aspect? Alright, so 110... And then from here on, it'll be... Let's go with 50. $60. No, let's go with 60. It is a weird sort of junction, which is why a lot of the trains just terminate at New York Penn instead. But hopefully we can give Atlantic Terminal a bit more viability on this save. Just a bit. Won't make it perfect, but we can make it better, which is already good enough. I see. So, well, you see, I got back from a random outing in London, got lunch in Kingston, went to Clapham, then stupidly went to High Street Kensington, then went to Wimbledon, then had a hay fever attack on the way home. Oh no! Goodness, sorry to hear that. Oh, I didn't know you suffered from hay fever. Lots of people seem to do, but I'm not. I'm hay fever immune. I just hate the heat, which is hardly like a viable trade-off. It's just I don't like heat. Heat bad. Nice. But yeah, in seriousness, sorry to hear that. Right. So 60. I don't have hay fever. I'm just allergic to existence, according to my body. Not much of a improvement to say the least, but still bad either way. Alright then. They like their flat crossings and junctions here. Actually, now that you mention it, I think I am getting it mixed up. Because Atlantic... It was the one here! Atlantic... Oh, this one here. Okay. Okay, now I understand. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to connect that. Because I don't want to build any of the New York Metro. I mean, or subway. I don't want to do that. Stuff that. You see how big this network is? I am not building all of this. No, thank you. I'm going to be lazy. The path I'm okay with, but everything else... No. Alright. Ironically, on the High Street Kensington, I thought of a video idea which then ended up recording... Which I just ended up recording as I went then got terrible social anxiety. Oh, you poor thing. It happens to the rest of us. I actually had a video idea I was going to pitch with you, Yowie, a potential collaboration. But whether I will go ahead with that or not, I don't know. We'll see. I knew someone would say that. I knew if it wasn't gonna be you, somebody else would have. How much are you paying me? How many Freddos do you want, or penguins? I can obtain up to 3 of one of each. Kingpins of the influencer. Steady on. Well, I'm not that powerful yet. Okay, funny enough, for one video idea I was going to I have in the works, he isn't available for, but so you know, you laugh, but that's actually the case for one of them. But no, not for this. This is something completely different where I think you would be more suited than he would. Not to say that, you know, the GW Villager's outlived his usefulness or anything. He's a great guy. But it's like how how I shop around. Like, I go to Tesco's to buy to get a meal deal. I go to Homebase to get tiles and paint. You know, that kind of stuff. That's how I treat it. Alright, so I think 60 kph from this point onwards. Oh no. Oh, you don't have anything to worry about, Yowie. You'll live. I'm not going to make you do anything stupid. Well, again, when I say I have this collab idea, Yowie, I should probably clarify that it wouldn't be tonight or tomorrow or anything like that. It could be, for all you know, it could be in several weeks' time. And even then, it's not a confirmed, yeah, I want to do this. So you got plenty of time. MHD, the expert of enraging middle-aged users, with Yowie being the expert at town mining. The state's kind Hang on, did I say 2 minutes? Wait, I should have said 2 weeks. Good, sorry. So, what is going on with my head? This is what I get for having a big lunch again. Ooh. From my very limited testing, unbuilt tracks in Nimby seem to hurt performance a lot more than built tracks. Everything seems fine so far. In a little bit of, you know, lag, but nothing dangerous. Like, the game is fine, at least for now. There's a... Wait, coaches are coming to Euro Truck Simulator? Hello, I mean, that sounds interesting. That sounds like a great idea. Hang on, ETS2 coach. Coaches. So they're officially coming. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. I wouldn't mind giving that a try if I could be bothered to get into Euro Truck Simulator. But I've heard it's very addictive as games go, so I am slightly hesitant on that. But that sounds like a really fun idea, you know, as far as updates go. Alright, I did say several weeks. Okay, good. You're just messing with me. Fair enough then, Yowie. Make your own coach company running rickshaw. Oh yeah, because that's one of the things in Eurotalks. You can make your own. You can make your own coach company, or no, truck company with blackjack and hookers. You can hire and employ a whole bunch of drivers to totally not smuggle things across the board. Fascinating. Now, that has some potential. Oh, darn it. I'll have to see how the game looks like, because I want to get a new computer in the future. I really do, because, you know, this one is getting old a bit and deserves to be given... deserves some rest once I take all the porn off it. But more importantly, I really would like a new computer. Why are you... Well, the question that I should ask, Yowie, is why are you nervous about it? Like, have you done anything illegal in it? Are you dressed up as the Ku Klux Klan? Or perhaps, are you, like, have you dressed yourself up as, like, a Tory in it or something? Because in that case, then, yeah, fair enough, you've got reasons to be worried. Yeah, I guess that could be a bit annoying with ETCS too, especially, you know, with the roads being constantly updated all the time. But at the same time, you can drive, albeit with a reduced scaling factor, across most of Europe. And a game like that does make it a very fun streaming experience for the viewer, mainly. So there is that to look at. Hello there, William. Welcome to the stream. The worry is it'll make no sense, even though the main point of it... Well, if you're really worried about that, then Yowie, also, hello, William. If you're really worried about that, what you should do is test it with some friends. Like, if you have a video idea, and you're confused, then get a test audience. Just share it to some of your close friends and see what they think of it. For example, I had a video idea I was talking to my friend last year, and my friend told me, don't do it. And I thought about it for a moment and I went, yeah, that's probably a bad idea. The video, the idea itself, I think I've forgotten what it was, but I think it's involved, like, talking about furries and stuff. I can't remember. It was something on that line. I think I understand what you're trying to say, though, Neverbat, so don't worry. I just about understand it. Just. Oh, where's me thinking it was... Of course! Oh, poor innocent Tom. Many video ideas I come up with don't see the light of day, but that's okay. Some do, some don't. And some of them I'm glad never got made. Like you're about to Nagasaki bomb ATCS, but had to scale it. Okay, maybe not like that, but you are at least thinking with the same sort of reasoning, albeit with logic slightly stretched. I don't even think I'm going to even bother with a switch there. That's so unnecessary. Alright, so 50 kph on these lines. So that trains using them really shouldn't use them unless they absolutely have to. They have no other option. Oh, actually, I remember one of the other videos I sort of rejected the idea of. I was going to be talking about Rule 34 and how people overblow it. It was actually kind of a funny idea, but I sort of went, nah, I mean, I get it, but it's not as funny or as entertaining as I wanted it to be, so I sort of went, nah, I'm good. All my friends want me to do is make something as it's been so long, so they might like it. I've done this sort of video style before and it was successful. Well, again, you'll never know unless you do a quick test with a test audience. So that's my advice. So we just also do a quick YouTube would probably just delete your channel. Nah, people can talk about Rule 34 on YouTube. There are plenty of... Alright, give me a second. If I just type in on Google YouTube search, just right here, Rule 34. Oh. Well, that one is just porn. Okay. Gordon Bennett, is this what it's... Why do people search for this kind of stuff on YouTube? Google exists... Oh my goodness. Okay. Fair enough, point proven. There isn't a video talking about this kind of stuff, fair enough. Well, at least not one that is easy to find. Can I just say, Flickr's rubbish now. You have to sign in just to see photos and stuff. It's big dumb. Right, so there has to be another switch here. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I had a Flickr account, but I haven't really used it for ages because I never really enjoyed posting photos on Flickr just because of the interface and how slow the site is. But there are some good photos you can see there, so there is that at least. Okay. So let's just do some quick routing. Make sure that trains can access all the necessary platforms. Or all the routings. Actually, regarding the video ideas that never saw light of day, I have many of them. The concepts were different to what I normally do, but I knew my audience would love seeing the outcome. But I said, nah. Great fun is searching up a specific train head code to get an idea of stop formation and getting Rule 34 content instead. Me and my friends have a running joke about 2F68 after a time I encountered the search results for that. Who is... That must be a character or something. That's probably like an obscure anime character as well. Let me just check. What happens? Walking to London. I just get pictures of collagen and... Well, I've got no Rule 34 here, mate. Unless you really want to call an Audi A1 Rule 34. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was going to say, okay. Nah, fine, that's fine. But that does sound like my kind of, like, funny mess about game, so I sympathise with you on that. Not even sympathise, like, I nod and go, yeah, sounds fun. Yes, the Audi A1 is a car. Oh my goodness, that curve! What the heck has gone on with that curve? Oh goodness. There we go. Just Trains. Oh no, the Just Trains route building is spreading. I think funnily enough, just although not technically Rule 34, I did remember encountering the strangest image I've seen on the internet so far, which is, well, it was a character with pregnant feet. That alone, I think, made me go, okay, I've been on the internet for many, many years. That's the weirdest thing I've seen so far. Congratulations. So I did message the guy saying, "Well done. You've won. You've won the game. I can't think of anything that'll beat that." Like, here's the thing. I wasn't disgusted. I was just laughing. Yeah, pregnant feet, duh. You know, not as you do. What's so weird about that? Daniel says as he laughs uncontrollably. Well, I do. Either way, Yahweh, I do hope you can get well with the video idea you had. Either way, I have faith in whatever you want to try and sort out. No, wrong way. Wrong way again. Yeah, I can't put signals here because then trains wouldn't be able to access platforms 1 to 4. So I'm having to put signals here so that way they can access all the platforms. Just give my forehead a smack. That should set my right. Okay. Alright then, Yowie. You're welcome. There you go. You are now cleansed. You are now cleansed. You have now been fixed, Yowie. No refunds. I love you too. Hey, you did ask! Did you or did you not ask me to help you? Well, I rarely use the uwoos and stuff unless I want to annoy my friends. Like, I was just speaking to somebody over a text, and I was speaking to someone on a text one day. No, actually, no, I was communicating with my friend on the Jubilee line over text because we were so loud we couldn't hear each other. And at one end of the text message, I just wrote, you know, an ooh-woo, and just he looks at me with just like, really? It's funny. It's a good laugh. That's what we want, lads. Let me put a switch in. How fast did you type that? Well, I got a decent-ish typing speed. What is my words a minute then? Let's find that out. Free typing test. Why don't we do a... Well, maybe we can see how good my typing is. Balls. Dang it. Herb Garden. Wait, I did that right! Oh, that's a dot, okay. In fact... Ugh. Never mind. Nah, that test will take a bit of a while, so nah. Well, I've got a decent typing speed. Just decent enough, I'd say. Right, I still need to just quickly work out the, my pathings here, so... yeah, I need to... Oh. This is spelling. Yeah, my spelling is the best, unrivaled. I think, maybe. There we go. Now we can access all of those platforms, I think, maybe. What about on this direction? Yes! Oh, yes! There we go. Flawless-ish. Actually, oh crap, that's the... Oh, whoops, I almost forgot another switch. There we go. Maybe one day I should probably show my ideas for a video game to Yowie, because if saying uwu is enough for him to cause a irreparable mental damage, then I wonder what my video game idea I had, like basic video game idea, he would do to him. He'd probably scream like in the guy in the where, you know, the Indiana Jones film where his face gets melted off. Tragic. He would kill. Yeah, it probably would. And if Yowie was to be killed by my hand, then I'd have nobody else to play with. I'd have nobody to ask how his creech was gone. Or how is Discord servers going? Oh, if you are going, William, then goodbye. I must change my WhatsApp description to "Oh, to annoy my friends." If you must. Immediate stroke. Yeah, that could also potentially happen too. Why do you want to kill me with cringe? Oh, it wouldn't be cringe. It would be enlightenment. How dare you label my flawless potential ideas as cringe? For that, you must be given 1,000 years on the naughty step, Yowie. How could you do such a thing? What speed limit do I need to go through here? Because I want 4 tracks at least. So what speed limit do you think I can get away with to get to Secaucus? Where does this line go? Oh, that goes somewhere else. Okay, so it can be another line at least. Wait, this goes into single track? Oh, it's just for a bridge. Okay, never mind. Oh, I can't tell. I can't see you. I don't have a live feed to your house, Mr. Yowie. I may be powerful, but I'm not that powerful. Hmm. 130. We can get away with 130 on this bit. But now we need to slow trains down to what speed can we reach on this curve. 60. Let's be safe with 60. There is a substantial amount of single track later on. Well, good thing that's something that future me has to solve, not present me. So, yay for that. Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, yeah, another way to also look at it is that if I really wanted to harm you, I would have used the true uncensored version of Molten sitting on the stream, but I can't because YouTube doesn't like nudity for some reason. Ugh, pansies, ruining my creativity with these typical social norms I have to abide by. How dare they? Future me hates current me. Yeah, welcome to the club. We've all made mistakes in the past. I don't think you'll find anybody who doesn't regret any mistake they've made in the past. Exactly, Tom was born with the North. he bought me ATSOLE pack, OHLE pack. You poor person. How could you do such a thing? Oh, we can just do 2 tracks in. Okay, that helps. Well, look, you've made that mistake once before, you'll never make it again. So feel proud about that. Ooh. I would love to attend the Comic-Con and cosplay as the demo as the demo man. That would be so much fun. I cannot imagine just how much fun I'd have there. That means I can give people... I could do the high five taunt and give people random high fives as they enter. Aye! Stand there and going, aye! Yes! Ugh, no! That demo's a bloody spy! The engineer is a bloody spy! Oh, that would be so much fun. I have a pan at least, but I'd need to like commission a proper demo man uniform if I wanted to go that far. Alright, it's 3 tracks on this bit here, but I'm a very lazy human being, so we're reducing it to 2. Stuff that. Hello there, King All-Star. Welcome. We have just finished... Well, I've just finished building Hoboken. But of course, my laziness does not allow me to have 3 tracks here. Oh, not 600k! No! 60 kph. To be fair, I want it as a free ATS subscription and a giveaway. Then, like a few months later, raged and got rid of it. Hang on, why would you... I get the getting it for free is one thing, but why would you get rid of it until it expires? Why just keep it? Oh, never mind. That's fine. Don't worry, I can read you very well, Mr. Tom. You have nothing to explain or defend for you right here. Alright, so we're almost ready to connect up with Hoboken. After this bridge, on 140. Oh, we can use the... I'll use the ballastless one here. Ballastless with guides. Let me just check this layout here. Oh, I see. So, fair enough then. Makes sense, but still really, you know, dumb that he would do that. Though I have on good authority, the ATS2 themselves are very well versed in the ways of the 7 Seas. I would not be shocked in the slightest if that was or even wasn't the case. They are very they're an interesting group of people. Let's say that. That is not very ambiguous to say, I think, maybe. Yowie's experiencing the terrible world of Hotel California. You can check out anytime you'd like, but you can never leave. It's like when people say that they're leaving it's like a teenager saying, oh, that's it, I'm not using Twitter ever again. And then a few weeks later, they're still on the site. If you want to leave, go right ahead, but leave. Just leave then. so that's connected. Call it Hoboken for the time being. I might change the title to Hoboken Hop and Hoff. Well, yeah, you know what they say, Mr. Tom? Misery loves company. I used to be quite a lonely lad as well, so I won't make fun of you for that. At all. There's nothing wrong with being lonely. We all need to experience it, even if we don't want to. Oh, I completely forgot to ask you earlier, Yowie. How is your nursery going? Yeah, I'm glad I broke it, because as far as I'm concerned, they were just idiots. Complete idiots. They had no level of maturity, and this is coming from somebody who likes furry porn. At least I'm self-aware of it. These people are not self-aware. They are imbeciles to the nth degree. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, egg? Yep, that is okay. Yep, there's probably no one has probably said that sentence. Yeah, I can at least agree on that. Oh, I haven't said a word in my server in 2 weeks. Oh, I see you. I understand. You've locked yourself out. Okay, well, I hope you can find a locksmith to get your keys back in. Okay, fingers crossed. Even half a decade later, it still kind of blows my mind that people would even do that. Yeah. Well, again, it is pretty much like a cult light. You can get away with calling it. A very light, like my first cult, ages 3 and up. Alright, so I'm gonna do this way. So I should be able. The tracks, let's see, hopefully they should be able to access either line, I hope. Cock. Okay, there we go. Well, no, I still peek in there daily, but I can't be bothered to say anything. Oh, I see. Okay, so your keyboard was stolen. My apologies. I don't understand why people would do that in their 20s, let alone 40s. Because I remember when I was younger and I got my first slap to reality sort of wake-up call about being random and stupid. So I don't know if I've told you the story, but this was back in 2011, I think. So we were around a friend's place during Christmas. My mum's friend, she invited us over for Christmas dinner, so that was nice. And her friend, my mum's friend's husband, he was cooking dinner. He worked at the time. He worked as a chef in London. It was a restaurant. I can't remember which one. That's not important. But considering he lived at the time, they lived just on the outskirts of Uxbridge. Harrow, you can get away with Harrow. He clearly had a really good job. He was a really, really well good chef. And he offered me. He asked me. So Daniel, do you want salmon? You want salmon with your what it was offering me? And being the random kid I was, I went, no, I don't want salmon. Salmon's a death wish. At that moment, this man, who I've known all my life, who was like a lovely father, he's a lovely guy, turned into instant Super Saiyan 4 and just went rage on me, saying, you do not call my food a death wish. How dare you do that? You want to know a death wish? I'll give you a death wish. And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't talk to him throughout the whole dinner. But that was like the first moment of my life going, maybe I really shouldn't just be completely random and stupid. Like, being random every once in a while is fine. Yeah, that's all good and all. Like, saying sandwich. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, you can do that, but you need to be a bit self-aware of your surroundings. That's mainly etiquette is what I'm looking at. Just, yeah. So, that was embarrassing. Well, it wasn't even embarrassing. It was just, wow. Well, there you go, everybody. Even someone as flawless as me makes mistakes. If it's stolen, how am I typing here? You're using the Windows keyboard. There you go. The Windows opening, you know, the keyboard, you can do that. You know, on the screen, the on-screen keyboard. Alright, so now we build Hoboken. Now we can add the other line that goes, if King All-Star is here, he knows that he'll know the line, not the name of it. It's this one here that goes this way. Because I've already decided the train type. Why am I here? I don't know. You tell me. You wanted, well, presumably you wanted to speak to somebody who had at least 99 IQ as opposed to 29. I know people that openly eat rice with ketchup. I used to eat rice with ketchup, although it would be rice and then cut up sausages with it. Not exactly a currywurst, but, you know, close enough, maybe. Alright, let's add some those extra stations then, shall we? Oh, darn it, let me copy my station layout. Actually, let me just build this now. So, let me just build this so I can actually get straight into it if I... How much will it cost? 11 million, that's not bad. 11 million plus... Yeah. Hello there, Southwest... No, South... Oh, man. South Wales Explorer. Hello there, it's been a while. We are not building in Wales now, we are building in America. We are giving America a decent railway network by invoking the powers of European railway no jutsu. How you been doing? Anything new? Like, has Wales put another coin in the meter so there are some new buses or trains running in Wales that I haven't heard about? Feel free to enlighten me as I build the next branch. Ooh. Alright, so... So copy. Oh, 2 platforms with islands. That's gonna be fun. Alright, well, there. The 398s are being tested. I also saw my first 756 at Dinas Rodna. Oh, disgusting. No, not the 756. I'm not saying 756 is disgusting. It's the other thing, the 398. Yo, dog, I heard you like toilets, so we got rid of them, Lamau. Get off the train and whiz behind a bush. Oh, you meant mixing rice in ketchup. Oh. I feel like I did that as well when I was younger, but again, I don't really do it now. I haven't had rice in ages, actually. Just not really much of a rice fan. Right. Where does this line end? This branch is much longer than I thought it was. Where does this branch end? So, Newark Pen. I hope you are grateful for the investment given to you via those toy trams. Yep. You don't... Of course, the thingy doesn't deserve... Wales doesn't deserve good trains. So, High Bridge is the furthest point on the line, although it used to go to Phillipsburg. So if the door opens immediately... Hang on. The only potentially good thing about them is if they're anything like the 399s, then they'll have that where you press the button and it preloads the door before it stops. Oh yeah, the GTWs have that. That's really cool. Well, not the ones in... Yeah, I mean the Dutch DGWs have that, and I really like that feature. It's so simple, but it's really cool. In all seriousness, my server's been quite dead and poorly managed, so I'm trying to use my big brain to think of a solution that isn't just hit delete. Your guess is as good as mine. I haven't got any ideas myself. Okay, so the furthest point is this station called High Bridge. Of course it doesn't. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Yeah, I do love the sound of the flirts. They are really nice sounding trains. I was actually going to go to Wales a few weeks ago, but it's so awkward to get there from Heathrow. Oh, I love the song so much. Yeah, but let's just hope that the flirts last longer than the Renatus 321s. You know, just fingers crossed on that. Right. Nah, I'm okay with not having any Mario Brothers Wii music. I'm just really... I love the songs I got already. I might add some more songs from other games like Rayman. Rayman 3, that had some great music. Oh, darn it. Oh, Gran Turismo 4 music! Oh my goodness, how could I forget about that? I do like the Team Galactic theme, Tom. I was actually going to use that in the first draft of the GTW video. Oh no! I was going to use the Cyrus theme. Sorry, Cyrus's theme, not the Team Galactic one. Sorry. I keep getting them mixed up, but I love Cyrus's theme. It's so good. It was also in overhead mode, but those diesel engines on those 2-3 runs roaring out of Cardiff Central are... Yep, yeah, they're really good. I don't know. I don't even know half of these games. Well, that's what you expand your horizons, Yowie. Try new games. You'll find some really good things. This is how I discovered Nier Automata, the best video game ever made. Right, I want to just double check some random things quickly. Yeah, I really need to listen to Gen 4 soundtrack again, because all of the songs I like from it are like all the common ones, like Cynthia's theme. Was it the lake? Was it the lake theme as well? That was a good one. Oh, I also have Barry's Encounter theme stuck in my head as well. Like, that one's just ingrained. Like, the first bits of that song, I just, oh, it's you. Actually, now I think about it, I think I was actually going to use one of those songs from Gen 4, the town themes. I was going to use it for the 139 review, because I had an interesting way of I was going to review it, where, funnily enough, I don't think it's really much of a, spoiler to say that I think the 139 is fine. Borderline flawless. Because it's got one job it has one job to do and it does it. Let me actually try and find out what this song was I was going to use, because yeah, you should be. I haven't played TF2 in months. I would love to play it. I'd even love to stream it, but it's so awkward to stream TF2. On my computer, at least. I don't know why. I am a medic main in TF2, so there's probably also that as well. Like, I hate being a medic main. Well, no, I love playing medic, but I also hate playing it. No, you're one off from the 3-3-3-2-2s. No, bummer. Just give me. I want to just quickly pause my songs just quickly, because I want to try and find the song that I was looking at for Diamond, from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the CD themes. I want to try and find it quickly. Oh, it was this one, I think. Hang on, was it this one? Or was it down? Yeah, I was going to use this one. I was going to use this for the, I don't know the name of the city. Jubilife City. Thank you so much. I was going to use Jubilife City's day music, because I think this was like a perfect song just to talk about the 139 over. You know, I actually might download some of these songs and add them to the jukebox, because, again, this is like an amazing soundtrack. Alright, let's get back to my other sounds. Okay, at least I know what it is now. Jubilife City. I'm a demo main, but I've been playing a lot more Spy. No! Yeah, don't convert, Yowie. Demo. I mean, funny enough, I used to be a Spy main as well. I know what you feel. I love the names I gave for my weapons. So, for my knife, I had it saying, looks like someone is bad at spy checking. And what else? I'm trying to think of other ones. So the rocket launcher I had it with a painted blue skin, and I called it Delito Blue. My medic gun, I got an Australian. I got an Australian medic gun, which I just called it Gold Experience. JoJo reference, I know, but logically makes sense. and... Oh, 130. Okay, actually. Yeah, it makes more sense to 130. I've got a few others as well, which I really love the names of. Speaking of sounds on the TFW, I could not mention the 197's engine braking. I couldn't not mention the 197's engine braking with the cooling fan on full blast. I didn't even know the 197 had engine braking. Oh, darn it. That's something else I'm going to have to remember when I'm reviewing them. Ugh, more effort. Oh. Well, actually, since, you know, since you're a local, where's a good spot to ride on them where they're going to definitely encounter lots of engine braking and stuff, or braking from high speed? What's a good section to go to? Preferably one that isn't on the line between Crewe to Manchester, please. It's a million miles away already. Oh, I gotta change. I can't tell you what's on my conscientious objector. Actually, I think I can. No, it's a character from a... Because I remember when I was adding the conscientious objector skin, I think this was before they updated it where you could actually have proper colours on it. Because I think mine is in grayscale-ish. So I need to update mine. So I'm going to probably put a different picture on it now. So thanks for reminding me about that. Any run between Cardiff and Swansea and Cardiff. Alright, cheers. Appreciate it. At least that's in Wales. No, I know exactly what you how you feel with that dull name. It is kind of back and forth as well for me. You don't want to do Crewe to Manchester? Fine. You could do Chester to No! Oh. Like a Maesteg service calling it Pencode, Clanharan, and Pontyclun. I know how you pronounce the last one, I'm just being obtuse. Oh, actually, I remember last time I went to Pontyclun, the what's it called? The 170 was still in use. Oh, man. And the 769s were still there as well. Ooh. Well, they claimed they were there. Sorry, my apologies. I've seen them do Crewe to Shrewsbury stoppers. That's... well, fortunately, that's not a long distance, but I don't like it. But yeah, I haven't played TF2 in months. I really should give it a go later on. Since I do like TF2, it's just I don't really play it that often. Because at least getting to Swansea, I can cheat and take the coach there. That was going to be my plan anyway. Because I would be hovering, if I was to film the 197, I'm going to be hovering around South Wales. That's my idea. It's already been 2 hours, wow. Well, at least London North Western Railway now have Know Your Train, so now I can choose my level of punishment. So thank you very much. Just nudge Southern and Southeastern to get it as well. I have no idea who the hell approved the use of the 170s on that line. It really makes no sense. Talking about Northland, the entering service next one. No, they're overcoming stage fright. Yay! What routes are they going to be running on first? Just so we know. Or is it not confirmed yet? I don't know. Re-gearing them to 75 miles an hour as an idea that is probably would have made a lot more sense. Okay, Northampton. Okay, so baby step services. Gotcha. It's kind of. I would have been interested to see what they would have pulled off for first class, but I guess that just wasn't meant to be. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing, so peak hour services, I'm guessing. Okay, gotcha. Well, I guess that's something to look forward to. Because what I'm going to do is give it a ride, and then I'll just say what I think of it, and then that's it, roll credits. I'm not going to make like a railway review part 3, like I mentioned. I'm just going to tell you what I think of it, and if it's any better / worse, which is probably going to be an equal quality now that I think about it, and then just continue with my day. So that's hardly a first class. That's why would you put the 800 seats in first class? Dummies. No, I don't want to do a review of it. Got it. I don't want to. I'll just say good. I'll just quickly mention it. I was just going to mention it in a comment or in a post. It doesn't deserve a video. It's not that good enough. If it went through, if it was like to the same quality as the 350, then I might give it a review. If it isn't, which it won't be, I will not give it a proper review. Okay? Come on, think of the complete. I'm good. I'm alright. I'll live with the burden. I can live with it. Okay, I'll at least film one departing and then I can put my comments underneath that, okay? Fine. Now, how about that? Will you be satisfied with that? Please say yes. I remember the 170s really struggled with the timings on the bridge end to Cardiff section. Is that section quite hilly? I don't remember how bad the inclines were. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Avantras, Yowie. You know, the ones that are excellent in every single way, if you're an idiot. Yeah, I would still do that as well, post it on Blue Sky. But up to around 1 in 100. That's not too bad. I mean, I think the ones on the Harrogate line are a bit more demanding. But that's also not easy as well, so your complaints are justified. Don't worry, I will cover them all, as I was peer pressured to do in the end. Hello, Beston, formerly LeMail. Welcome to the stream. soon building a line which will be unelectrified, and thus we will require diesel multiple units on them. Thank goodness that inclines are not a thing in Nimby rails, otherwise I'd be right proper screwed. That would be actually an interesting thing to add though, where your trains could be affected by terrain. That'd be interesting. And I've heard the adventures of the same rough ride. Yeah, I feel like I must be very lucky regarding ride roughness, since I don't notice it as much, though I think when people do point it out, I do notice it much more sooner. But I don't know about Electrostars having a rough ride. I don't know about that though. Their ride has been mostly okay for me. You're saying die like that makes me want to unelectrify the West Coast main line. I'm just pronouncing it literally. If you want a rough Electrostar ride, find a 387. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's why I've been lucky then. Fine. Well, I'm not going to go on a 387. I'm good. No! Where's all... If we unelectrify London, where's all that excess electricity from Drax Power Station going to go? It's going to go into the north, and that means the north will not will overload your power grids, and then you'll have no electricity, and that's worse than having... than it... Oh. Nah, no Pacers for us. We don't deserve Pacers. Pacers are for only... The Pacers are for the north and Devon, but north. Ooh. I feel so lucky that I haven't been on a 455 in a while. Yeah, London air quality is pretty bad, which is exactly what the Silverlink tunnel is going to improve. Oh wait, oh no. No, Silver Town, not Silverlink tunnel. Well, they're just reviving Silverlink again. Using the dark arts. I summoned this random train operating company from the early 2000s to help us with this extremely specific problem. Now, bus instead. Bus master race in this aspect. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Oh man, I'm not even halfway on this line. Well, it's going to be a bit tricky to do that now because one of the major tunnels on that section has been claimed by some random railway line called Crossrail. So that's going to be awkward. And here's me just saying that the 455 sounds okay. Not good, not great, just it's alright. Can just lop it at Canary Wharf, jobs again. But what about the people going to Abbey Road? I do love how about 95% of North Wiltshire Stratford is still in use. Well, at least they were resourceful. They were very resourceful regarding that, so I must give them credit. How they ever managed to fit the 345s in the Connaught Tunnel, I'll never know. Tell them that Abbey Road is near St John's Wood and send them there. No, no, no! People, all tourists must be confused by our totally unfixable mistake that we made. It's funny to see people get confused and think, okay, Abbey Road Station? Okay, I want to go to Abbey Road. Abbey Road Station. Okay, it's obviously there. It's on completely the opposite side of London. It's like if France had a station that was called Tour Eiffel and it was next to Paris Montparnasse or something. Well, still, that's... Since they only had to do... If they only had to do, like, those little changes, that's still rather impressive. Oh, they had to rebuild... Oh, okay, fair enough then. Oh, okay. Dual track and high, well, 140 kph mile. kph, that's good. Life is good. No, I don't, Nibbler. I don't. What kind of question is that? Nationalize. I do approve of nationalization if that's what you're trying to ask me. Yeah, it is a bit of a bummer that that station is closed, but, you know, not the end of the world, at least. I guess I'm lucky to have smooth riding trains where I am. Most rail DMUs have excellent suspension and the turbo stars are exceptionally smooth. Yeah, they were very smooth. I did like them. I do like riding turbo stars. It's just, you know, not the fastest accelerating things out there. Oh wow, this branch is long. I think, yeah, I think it is quite close from there as well. Well, let's quickly check. Nope. Yeah, North Woolwich was here-ish, and King George, yeah, it's just around the corner. So it's not like, it's not really a massive loss. Yeah. Right, I think I'm going to connect a few more stations and then I'll end it off. Because I want to get some rest and it's getting really hot and I want to have a cold shower. And my body is on that sort of level of, yeah, you know, cool down, Daniel. Me hot. Okay, okay, body, I'll cool down with a cold shower. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Daniel. I am perfectly sane. Don't question my... Do not question me. I want to agree with you on that, the best, and we'll have to see what happens. It's probably been a while since I've been on a 153. Now that they're mainly well, that Transport for Wales are pretty much the only ones that have them in. Well, there's that and ScotRail. There's no bloody way I'm travelling all the way to Scotland to ride on a 153. No way. I'm good. My friend actually, when my friend had to go to Scotland earlier last year? I think. Last year, when he had to go to Scotland last year, he did ride on the 156s. that ScotRail had, and he was whining about them to me because they got ironing board seats. Ugh. And they run on the far northern... No, not the far north. What was it? The Western Highland... The Highland Mail, or whatever the name is. You know the one I'm talking about. West Highland line, there you go. They run on that line, and they got ironing board seats. That is just filth. Why? Like, even back in the days of loco-hauled 37s and whatnot, you got I'm fairly certain you got decent seats then. That would be a fun idea, maybe, perhaps. I also did have an idea of trying to beat GW Village's challenge idea. That's the the speed run he did of Greater Manchester. That was a really fun video. He did. I really liked that. Went to Lansdowne Park and Ride in Bath today. Had an Enviro 400 MMC and a dieselised Enviro 400 hybrid. Both were decent. The older 400 was less creaky. Was it Stagecoach by any chance? Because I don't remember First Group having Enviro 400M thingies. They are very weird, I'll tell you. Really? They had Enviro 400Hs? I didn't know that. I never knew that. I thought they didn't get any hybrids. I thought the only hybrids that first had were the Enviro 350Hs, which are all mysteriously gone, and the Volvo 7900s, which are all mysteriously gone. It is. They aren't the most powerful buses. The one that Reading bus converted was really funny. Though apparently the one I filmed caught fire and is now in the bin. So rip. Oh, okay, there we go. That's probably a smart idea. You know, chuck out the 4-cylinder engine and give it an actual engine. Well done. That is one of that's all of their sensible ideas all wasted now. So no more sensible ideas from First for the rest of the year. Yeah, First, I don't know what is up with First Group. Like, almost all the buses in their Berkshire fleet are now street lights, which is disgusting. Well, actually, no, they have a few double-decker ones they've nicked from Scotland. Like, double-decker Enviro 400s. Because they got Scottish number plates, I've noticed. Yeah, I like the 7900s as well. I missed them. I like them, but I'm guessing Crazy Shark has something to say about them since we've got a local-ish of you used them. Did you? Didn't you? Yep, I knew you were going to say that. I think you've whined about them to me in the past. I'll have to take your word on that because they were okay in my area, at least. The ones I was on. They really should have invested in like the new version of the 7900s. Oh, it caught fire as well. Bummer. Alright, well, I know there's a handful of stations left to do on this branch, but I just want to I want to have a cold shower now and just say stuff it. I'll tell you the train I'm going to use on this line here. I'm going to use this thing. The BR609 Integral, which is a train I cannot wait to do a review of. I can't wait to review this train. Ooh, it's a German train. I just cannot wait to do a railway review of. It's very interesting, and it's got well, it is just very interesting. I just can't wait. So hopefully, when I go to Deutschland in a few weeks' time, I'm going to film way more, and then I'll be able to do a railway review of this thing. And I might actually use more Lin 81s as well now that I think about it. Diamond level service. Okay, actually, that reminds me. Just before I end the stream, I had one bus-related question just to ask the viewers here, you all. Do you think Diamond is a cowboy bus company? Because I disagree with that statement. I think they're bad in some cases, pretty terrible, but I wouldn't call them a cowboy. I mean, they have a website. And it's already one little step up. So I don't know. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, the Beston. They're not really a cowboy, they're just a bad company. To me, at least. I thought Ensign Bus were fine. But maybe I'm missing out a lot of backstory. Fair enough, then. Well... Okay, well, oh, you have to use them for... You poor thing. I hope you can... I hope you can, push through college. Ooh. Oh, there we go. That's the answer. Gotcha. All your buses, all your first bus companies belong to us. Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind next time I, for some reason, venture onto Ensign Bus. But alright, there you go, everybody. That's tonight's stream. We've made some fantastic progress. Since we now have Hoboken, which means we can have, well, hopefully a new half-hourly service going on this branch here. Ugh. Yeah. More on Ensign Bus in the next stream or in Yowie's Discord server. Yep, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm not there though, so shrug. Anyway, wait, Cardiff Crossrail? Well, I'm gonna have to Google that later. Alright then. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming along to tonight's stream, and I'll speak to you guys later. In the next stream, maybe in a couple of days' time. We'll see how I feel. Hopefully the weather's cooler then. Bye-bye. Now, end stream button. Thanks for coming along.